Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of TCG Talk, back with another video. And this video, I don't normally do like non-scripted, thought about reaction videos, but my buddies just put I didn't see the link to the new Outsiders article that LSS just dropped, and we are going to live react to it. Well, live, but in a video react to it. I have not read this yet. This is pretty crazy. So there's some stuff. The only thing I saw was like the images they did, but it shows like the new heroes, some old heroes that are going to be in the set, and kind of give us an idea what the set is going to entail. So yeah, Outsiders, this is awesome. So you can see a Rockney here and then the two new heroes. That's kind of the cover art. Outsiders is a standalone booster set that takes you down to the pits, a sprawling web of underground caverns and canals, home to all manner of backstabbing and skullduggery. I love that word. Outsiders is the first flesh and blood draftable set to feature multiple heroes within each class, making it the most dynamic draft experience yet. You're drafting Assassin, but are you drafting Arachne or Yuzuri, which is the new one, which we'll get to? You're drafting Ranger, but are you doing Azalea or Riptide? You're drafting Ninja, but are you doing Katsu or Benji? Old heroes. Each hero has their own strength, strategies, and card preferences. You'll find yourself wanting to draft Outsiders again, and we'll do the product sheet here in a second. So the heroes, this is awesome. First off, this is so dope. The artwork on these, this is what I saw in my buddy's chat, is actually unreal. So a mix of new heroes returning fan favorites are featured in Outsiders. New heroes include Yuzuri, a spider operative assassin and ringleader of a band of misfits that includes a new version of Arachne, and Riptide, a trap-based ranger. So here's the new artwork for Arachne. How freaking amazing is this artwork? Like, oh my goodness. Like, look at that. Look at it. Here, we'll back this up just a little bit. Like, we're doing this on the fly, y'all, so bear with me. So there is the artwork for these three. Like, this looks awesome. He's got three heads on his side. He's got a hook with a chain coming out of a body. Like, this is super pits, grungy, gory, like totally different. What I've loved about what Flesh and Blood has been doing, LSS has been doing the last couple sets, is the difference in thematics from set to set. One thing that is strong about other card games is like that some games have been doing is like how different each set has from a look and feel perspective. And I think since really Everfest, Flesh and Blood has really done a great job at just showing different parts of the world, right? So this is the new Arachne artwork, which is actually insane. They are doing a really good job at showing its like different looks. Arachne's Solitary Confinement is the name of the hero now. You have Azuri, the Switchblade Assassin, which this is really interesting. So she's got the black tech shoes on, or boots on, that we have for Arachne. And then you also notice that she has both of these heroes behind her, and she's the leader of a band of misfits, which tells me that she is like maybe the leader of Arachne and of Riptide, which is really interesting because like if she's standing like that, she has the black text on, like she has all that, you know, is she the one leading Riptide and Arachne? It's gonna be interesting to see with the lore, like how that comes. And then Riptide's just, I mean, that's just sick. Like that's just, it's like a mix of Reinar's Brute and Ranger. Totally different from what the Ranger class has been already. Like Ranger is usually this like really elegant, you know, accurate, kind of cool, different look. But now it's like this grungy, you know, I'm gonna trap you, I'm gonna take you. Like maybe their like bow is not a bow, maybe it's a chain. I see what looks like be a bow back here, but we'll have to see. Super awesome. But like what I like about this set, and like what they said, is it's a draftable set, but you can draft like and we'll talk about here in a second. The last thing I saw in my buddy's chat before I opened this up was you can draft into multiple heroes, right? So you can draft all Ranger cards, but then pick which Ranger hero you want to go after. They're not revealing the abilities of the new heroes yet, obviously, which tells me maybe Arachne's abilities might be different, because if it was the same, it would just show, right? So maybe their ability, sorry, I always do that. I'm trying to do the gender neutral. I apologize to anyone that's offended, but so their abilities would be different. This is gonna be really interesting. So you're basically gonna, other than Ninja is only Benji and Katsu, which makes sense. I guess you're only going to be able to draft like into the old heroes for that. But then you get into what's called hybrid cards, which we have not seen yet. We have seen hybrid heroes with the Emperor, but we have not seen hybrid cards yet. So Outsiders introduces new hybrid cards that can be played with 2 different classes. Hybrid cards enhance drafting experience, allowing you to keep options open. The 3 most iconic hybrid cards from Outsiders appear as Marvel research notes that perhaps hold the answers to the origins of the 3 deadly diseases that plague the inhabitants of the pits, which is so cool. So if we look at this, let's see if we can get a better look. Not too much different. Okay. So like the Marvel card face, so regular card face and then Marvel. So this is the same card, except look what the Marvel looks like. That is so awesome. So this is like an Assassin Ranger action. Every hero puts an attack action card from their graveyard face down into their arsenal. Each hero that does discards a card. Create a ponder token under your control and frailty token under each opponent's control. So what does frailty token mean? Like, this is so cool. It's a majestic, and here's the Marvel version, but pretty nuts. Like, that artwork is just, that's unreal. Crazy. So that's what we have for these. Grab your sidekicks and venture into the pits of the Outsiders pre-release event in a store near you. Pre-release events are running in over 1,000 stores worldwide. Key dates: preview season starts March 4th. Pre-release events start March 17th through 20th, with the release date being March 24th. 239 cards in the set, 1 fabled, 5 legendary, so similar to last set with the last booster set. 31 majestics, 51 rares, 128 commons, 20 tokens, and 3 marvels. 16 cards per pack. Designed for booster draft, sealed and constructed play, contains cold foils. Their MSRP is this. So pretty nuts. Looking at the sales sheet, right? We have the Pro Tour. Okay, so Pro Tour is announced. Okay, so wait, does this mean the Pro Tour is announced? It's in Baltimore, Maryland for the Pro Tour. So Pro Tour 3, I'm assuming this is the Pro Tour for it, right? Is announced. Wait, that wasn't even in here. That's interesting. So Pro Tour is April 27th through 30th. There we go. Baltimore, Maryland. Pro Tour 3, $200,000 in cash prizes. So it's going to be right a month after the set releases to give people a month to figure things out. Rarity distribution, 1 cold foil. The cold foil is 1 in every 24 packs. So if you have how many packs in a case? 24 packs per display, so every case will have a cold foil, 1 rainbow foil per pack, 1 rare, 1 to 2 rare higher per pack, so 1 cold foil minimum as for standard. You have the 3 packs here, and then booster pack displays, kind of showing you what the artwork looks like. Just really, really cool. Really awesome to look at here, and then kind of the Marvels as well. And then you have Outsider pre-release, and it shows you where everything is. Okay, so without the shock factor, so what do we know? We know there's going to be Assassin, Ranger, and Ninja. But in my preview, in my predictions video, I said Assassin, Ranger. I didn't say Ninja. I said Mechanologist and Merchant. So I was wrong on the Mechanologist. So that's kind of the one thing. I guess we're not going to focus on negatives, but just focus on surprises. I'm surprised there's not a Mechanologist in here. I thought the pits was all about, not all about, but was about Mechanologist. Maybe I'm wrong, or at least a part of the world in the pits was Mechanologist. So that's interesting to see. Very interested to see them add in just Ninja. Like, we got Phi in 2 sets ago, and then this set we got a lot of ninjas, but not a lot, a good amount of ninja support with the Crouching Tiger line, and now you're going to have Katsu Ninja again. So basically 3 straight sets of ninja support, which I'm not complaining. Hopefully maybe we'll get a preview card for Ninja. That'd be cool. Fingers crossed. If we don't, we don't. But yeah, really interesting to see that. It's going to be cool to see what Yuzuri's assassin ability is. I think it's going to have something to do with manipulating a graveyard. Like, if we have a card like this that allows us to put stuff from our graveyard back into our arsenal, maybe she has, or looks to be she has, a graveyard manipulation ability. It's going to be really interesting to see. This one's supposed to be a trap, which kind of goes with like the tripwire trap card from from that we saw when Azalea first came out and stuff like that. So maybe it's an ode to that style of play. A lot of like almost like, you know, very control based Ranger, which would be very interesting. And then obviously Azalea's here. So really cool. Obviously this is just initial like reaction video. Let me know your thoughts. Like I want to hear y'all's thoughts, because what I want to do is maybe come to another video and like take the community thoughts, but also kind of give my like long reactions after everything is settled down and thought about, like what are my thoughts on the set as a whole, and also give a little bit more specifics on like what this means for like numbers and stuff. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. This is really cool. I've never done a video like this, so it's like exciting for me just to kind of like give you my first reaction. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on the new heroes, on the new artwork, on the direction, like what's missing that you're really upset about. I do like the 2 hero draft. Like you aren't cannibalized. Not only you, now you're gonna have to think about like, you know, what do I cannibalize myself into from a class perspective when drafting, but also like what hero, right? Like what cards am I going to value? Like maybe I want to hard go into Assassin, but am I going for Azalea or Riptide? Like halfway through the draft, am I going to have, if I have 9, let's just say 20 cards that really kind of cater to Riptide's like play style, and then 10 cards that cater to Azalea, right? Can I force Riptide? Or if it's 50-50, like where do I go? So stuff like that be kind of cool. Yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. I'll be doing follow-up videos on this for sure. I just kind of want to get my reaction video and have some fun. But if you like this type of content, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Join the Discord down below if you want. Whether you're a Ninja player or not, doesn't matter. We go through all types of flesh and blood down there. And yeah, let me know what your thoughts are, and I'll see y'all next time on TCG Talk. Thank y'all so much.